Some farmers say without these workers, they have about 2 days that they can run their farms. And then after that, it's over. Oh my gosh, I love this. Now you're finding out, you dumb idiots. Now you're just figuring this shit out. You're stupid and you deserve it. You fucking deserve it because you're so dumb. Jim, it's hypocrisy. So go with me here. Yes, I am gloating over your stupidity and how you were taken. I'm cackling in Kamala, says in Shanta. You have been co-opted because you're in a fucking cult and you don't even realize it because you have stupid MAGA brain and you don't get it. How stupid and dumb are you? And I'm just going to I can't wait to go through this. Okay. So I'm going to read this again. So Krishnan's appointment triggered an anti-Indian backlash on social media, particularly given his past advocacy for increasing green cards and immigration broadly. Oh no, immigration. We can't do the immigration because it's hot in here, guys. Sorry. Woo! Thank you. We can't do the immigration because, the immigration, it triggers some people. You know what they're saying about the anti-immigrant stuff, right? Who's in to say that one of the jobs you might be seeking won't be one of those white jobs? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Hello, all of my beautiful people. So y'all.
Yes, Don Lemon going down is something I saw coming. Spending time attacking Trump supporters, doing this is not helping him. When I look at how this guy is becoming unpopular, it is concerning. I have seen him recently going off, Trump supporters are regretting what exactly? I don't understand. So the disagreement that came up recently on Twitter, Elon Musk, particular certain issues, is what these people are concerned about. It is crazy. It is good to disagree on policies than these stupid, insane things liberals do daily. Now going into something different, Chris. News Nation host Chris disclosed Tuesday that he was satisfied by Vice President Kamala Harris' November loss because of left-wing individuals minimizing the July 13 assault attempt against President-elect Donald Trump. We all saw that it is important. I show you what exactly he actually said.
Found completely appalling and outrageous was how unimpressed lefties were by Trump getting shot in the head. And how many of you would say, will you stop saying he got shot in the head? It just nicked his ear. Once again, to my earlier point,
What Chris is saying here is the truth. Just imagine this same thing happened to Kamala Harris. Believe me, 1 month will not be enough. They would sing this as a song every single day till the election day. But because it is Trump, it did not even exceed for 2 days. The mainstream media suddenly stopped talking about it. So you can understand exactly how these people are. I saw all the consecutive media struggling to report. I did about 12 videos about that. Along the way, YouTube decided to suppress videos on that topic, so I had to stop.
whatever it is. And then you go call me a bigot for saying that. This is why you lost the election. That's exactly why you lost the election. You are out of touch. You lost the plot about how people feel in the majority. That's what you did. And that was a perfect example of it, that situation. Oh, I think it was just a teleprompter. You would have never assessed it that way if you didn't wish the guy had died. How is that? That you wished he had died. That you play down that he was shot at. It was disgusting. And I, for one, felt a measure of satisfaction that you were punished for it politically, because there is no place for that. Oh, he would have. He is not the standard of any kind of virtue, okay? And he still beat you. Man, if they were...
We saw how some liberals actually celebrated their term. Some even went further to say, oh, they will not miss him the next time. That is what I saw on social media that particular week. And they continue to use that to campaign. I don't know how people actually think when situations like this are rising. Democrat fall short to use this in a different way. They didn't sympathize with some. Some said, oh, he faked it. Oh, that place in his ear is not real. That is what I saw. At the end of the day, we saw the medical report. Some still criticize it like Trump is faking it. Chris is realizing a lot of things. This is the same thing Don Lemon could have been doing, but he spent his time still wasting, on this topic, going after Trump supporters. They didn't learn the first time. If you continue to do this, that is how you continue to lose. Liberals are realizing, some that I follow, they are changing their tones when it concerns politics.
The public spaces are beautiful. The architecture has not been degraded by the oppression of postmodern architecture, which is designed to demoralize and hurt you and destroy your spirit. I believe that because it's true.
You believe that postmodern architecture is designed to kill your spirit?
Of course. What's
Why?
the message of it? Well, look, anything that we make with our hands, it's the purest expression of our creativity. So there's a purpose behind everything that we make. There's a message behind all of it, as there is in all art. You don't paint a painting with no vision behind it. You paint a painting because you're saying something. And so buildings that are warm and human and that elevate the human spirit are pro-human. And brutalism, for example, or the I am pay glass boxes that crowd every city in the United States, those are not elevating. What's the message of working in a cube in a room with a synthetic drop ceiling and drywall on the walls and fluorescent lighting ahead of you and no privacy at all? What's the message? The message is really clear. You mean nothing. You are replaceable. You are a widget in a bin awaiting assembly. You're just a cog in a machine. You have no value. And everyone kind of ignores this like, oh, well, that's the way buildings have always been. No, that's not true. And architecture and anything made by human hands is the purest expression of the society that produced it. So we were like, oh, they're handicrafts. No, they're not handicrafts. They're a visible and tangible sign of who you are, not just as a person, but corporately as a society. And if you live in a place that creates nothing beautiful and doesn't provide people uplifting buildings to live and work in, that's a very sick and dark society. And it wasn't always that way.
Thank you guys for always been there sharing out my videos. If you notice, for the past 3 days, I'm not able to put out videos like I do before. Reasons: I took up break. I've been posting video from January to now non-stop. At least I should have 3 to 4 days to rest. We are entering 2025. I should be able to resume work, and post every day like never before.
That's what he should be doing now. But to me, it's a little rich coming from somebody who we've seen time and time again eating McDonald's.
I know. Well, just something's going to be like a dome over all 50 states of these drones.
It could be
and they're
something
all
like
doing
that.
it. Well, why not? I mean, stranger things have happened.
Went like, how dare you? Do you even know what an audit is? And I'm like,
women and so many men are
theory that a lot of people seem to be coalescing around.
They were too woke, insisting that people use the term Latinx.
You have to say they. No, you have to do this.
Stop with the virtue signaling.
Step away from woke. Focus less on who is woke and more
on who is broke.
I've never seen that.
I saw so many liberals getting super excited every time Kamala had a new celebrity endorsement. But we all know for a fact that these celebrity endorsements are not free.
Oh, is it true that they paid you $1 million for the endorsement for Kamala?
Not true.
Now it's time to unite everybody.
I want you to know what would change after doing this.
Comes out against Trump.
I don't care if they write that.
So, with that, I'm going to shake it off.
Figure out a way to say thank you.
That guy's name, he's such an absolute prick. I can't stand him. But anyway,
Hey there. Not doing great.
Terrible night last night. It was a terrible night.
What will the rest of us be doing on day one?
Bishop Vigano, he says that
The election.
If I look at the big picture, it doesn't look good. So I'm going to work on this.
No matter what's going on out there in the world, of course, the worst things could happen.